Hi everyone, we're going to start a new lesson today and we're going to be doing some printmaking. We're going to be printing with some jelly printing plates, which is super fun. I think you're going to love it. And we're also going to be talking about organic shapes. Now here I have some sheets for you to look at, and these are organic shapes and I'm sure you recognize them. They're leaves. So a leaf is an organic shape. Organic shapes come from nature, and they're typically very roundy. They don't have a lot of angles to them. Here's another sheet that shows some organic shapes created by Henry Matisse, an artist we're going to learn a little bit about. And you can see his designs here. You're going to be using these as guides for when you make your own. So let me set these aside. What you're going to do is you're going to be getting a piece of paper like this. You'll be getting a couple of these, and you're going to make your own organic shapes. Now the first one, and I don't have a pencil here. Wait. Okay, so what you're going to do is decide what organic shapes you want to try. The first one I suggest making big in the middle. So there's nothing to trace over. You're going to create your own. So organic shapes are really fun to make because they don't have to be perfect. They're just curvy. And I'm looking at this shape here, and it doesn't look exactly like that, but I'm not worried about that. It's still an organic shape. There. So you can see the difference here to my own. This takes up a lot of space. So the next step, after that's done, you are going to need a pair of scissors, and you're going to go ahead and cut this out. Now I've already jumped ahead and I've cut mine out. I have, this would be called a mask, and this is a stencil. And I cut it out all as one piece. This can be a little hard to do. There is another way. You can cut where you cut up and around. The way I did it, I had to fold this back, make a snip on the line, and then stick my scissors in there and begin cutting. So it can be hard because these shapes like to curve, and you might get stuck in a spot. Then you just try the other direction, and you'd continue around, and that's how I got this. All right, so we've got a stencil and a mask. You're also going to get a folder, and you're going to be able to put your stencils and masks in there to be used later when we go ahead and print. All right, let me go on. So along with that, you can also get another piece of this paper and just draw more organic shapes. I want you to pay attention to the fact that my shapes are a pretty decent size. I mean, this one is the smallest. You don't want to have anything too small. So this is easy enough to cut out. And we're just going to make masks with this paper, so I'm not going to need the paper that is behind this. So I can snip this off and do this. All right, so here's a mask. I'm not going to worry about this stencil. I'm going to end up throwing this paper away. So you would go around and cut all of your masks out. I would say focus on making your organic shapes medium to large. So when you look at this paper that you get to work on, you don't want to draw things really small. You want to make sure they're a pretty good size, filling the top to the bottom or side to side. So when you're done, you would cut out all your shapes, your organic shapes, put them in your folder, and next time I'm going to show you how to set up your jelly printing station.